My top 10 absurd and unlikely picks for Smash Bros. Switch, which is a game that's going to be releasing soon at the time of this recording. So, first, here are some ground rules for this top 10 list. They can't be too realistic, one character per franchise, and I'm gonna warn you, some of them are gonna be a little bit out there. Almost any character can be put onto this list, including ones that may not make any sense to you. Also, no characters that look likely. For instance, no Inklings from Splatoon, even though they were already confirmed characters. And comment below telling me what your picks are. This list is in order from most likely to least likely, so with that in mind, let's start the countdown. Number 10, Knuckles the Echidna, Sonic the Hedgehog series. Knuckles is actually the most likely pick that I have chosen, even though it's somewhat out there. Knuckles would play somewhat decently, probably controlling similar to himself in Super Smash Flash, but I don't think Nintendo would put him in, as they've already put Sonic in, and they might have licensing problems. Number 9, Enderman, Minecraft. While most people say that Steve would make a better pick for Smash Bros., which is why I've chosen the Enderman. I think he'd play as a light character with arm reach, not something seen before. Why is he farcical? Well, like I said before, I think most people would rather play as Steve or Alex. Number 8, Reckless Safety Man, every Nintendo Wii game. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot to put number 8 on the list, so at number 8 is Reckless Safety Man. Reckless Safety Man is deep in Nintendo's history. I think he would be classic, but nonsensical, as he's the guy from any Wii games pre-Starscream, and he has no games that actually he could draw a moveset from. Number 7, King Hippo, Punch-Out. King Hippo is very memorable, as he towers over Little Mac and is one of the WVBA's heaviest hitters, but I don't think Nintendo would consider him. He would be a huge, high-defense heavy hitter with low speed, but he'd be skipped over because there's really nothing he could do that isn't covered by Little Mac already. Number 6, McCree, Overwatch. As a gunslinging cybernetic cowboy, McCree would be as home on the Final Destination as he is on Hanamura. Heck, there's even talk about an Overwatch port for the Switch, and if that isn't true, don't come at me because I'm underinformed, and why he wouldn't be chosen is more technical, as he doesn't have very good close-range attacks. Number 5, Imp, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. Imp is very interesting. He's quite light and tiny, but he's got twin blasters, a gravity grenade, and a mech. Why is this an absurd pick? 2 reasons. 1, he's got no mid-close capabilities at all, and 2, he's co-owned by PopCap and EA Games, who aren't very likely to license him. Number 4, Freddy Fazbear, Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. Freddy is an odd pick, as he's simply a possessed animatronic. He would be heavy and hit quite hard. As in number 7, I don't think Nintendo would pick him due to his backstory and the fact he may not be able to bring anything new to the table. Number 3, Lena, Everlasting Summer. Lena is one of the girls the main character interacts with in Everlasting Summer. In one of the storylines, she gets possessed by a demon or something, and she almost beats another girl to death in a different storyline. Why she wouldn't be chosen is because she's from an 18-plus visual novel, and Nintendo may not want a person with that kind of background in their family-oriented fighting game. Number 2, The Mad King, X-Ray and Vav. Okay, this one is way out in left field, but I really want to see him as a Smash Brothers character, if only for dynamic post-victory fight scenes. I honestly think he's got potential as a decent fighter, but licensing, conversion to 3D, and availability of the voice actor who played him would hinder him as a candidate for selection, in my opinion. Number 1, Scout, Team Fortress 2. This guy was the whole reason I made this list. He would be a really wonderful fighter, and even the fact he fights primarily with gun probably wouldn't be a hindrance, but he's the least likely pick. Why? Valve doesn't do a lot of licensing to third parties. Team Fortress 2 is almost 11 years old at the time of recording. Scout is the least liked class in the game, and most importantly, Valve would probably want something out of the deal, like a licensed EK tie or something for the Scout, which I don't think Nintendo would go for.
I got a bucket of chicken.
Well, that's been my top 10 unlikely picks for Smash Switch, and if I got anything right, let me know down there. You know, once the game comes out.